Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm sorry I'm not able to be there. Um, I do want to introduce myself and a little bit about FACS, just so you know what my class is all about. I am Heather Bielak, and I teach Family and Consumer Sciences, which your kids will probably just say FACS, is what we call it. But I want to tell about like me, my experiences, what this class really is, and what to expect. And so a little about me is I am this is my 16th year of teaching, and um, before I taught FACS, I was actually a math teacher for 12 years, and decided that I wanted to try something different. And my mom was actually a home ec teacher for 30 years, and I was like, I have a ton of background. I did all the work I needed to do, and here I am. I absolutely love what I do. I love being in the FACS classroom. I love watching the kids coming in kind of timid, not sure what's going on, and seeing them grow. So it's really, really, really fun. What is FACS? FACS is like home ec, like we used to remember it, right? We took home ec. It's kind of the same thing. There are really seven major standards that we can address, and so career exploration is one of them. There is foods and nutrition, personal development, child development, personal financial literacy, um, sewing, textiles, and fashion, and interior design. Those are all the things that I really could really get into in a semester. It's hard to fit all of that stuff in and really get a little bit deeper and be able to produce some things. So if kids love facts, you're in my facts one class right now. If they love facts one, they can take facts two, which is kind of just more in depth stuff. I'll talk about that here in a minute. And then if they still love that kind of stuff or want more taste of other things, high school offers such great um, courses that actually could just be based off of one of those seven things, which is really, really cool. And so in my FACS 1 class, we focus on personal development. So learning about who they are, how they fit into school, how they fit into the community. Um, how do you grow as a person? What are some great attributes? What are some things that we could work on? Um, Expressing gratitude and how does that make us a better person? How does that make our life better with gratitude? Wellness and nutrition. And so let's just focus on what fuels our body, right? What are things that are going to make us be the most successful, help our brain better, help us work out better, help us sleep better, just based off of things that we put in our body, but also daily things that we can do as well. Are we moving every day? Stuff like that. And so just that health and wellness piece. And then we have kitchen safety, so going through the kitchen and understanding, how to take things out of the oven or how to work in the kitchen where it's safe, how to say, opening the oven, things like that. Just really being safe in the kitchen and understanding, how to wash dishes really well, um, and just knowing where to put everything and how to work in a kitchen. We do baking. The FACS one is mostly baking because baking is a little bit easier than cooking. And then we also do a sewing unit as well where they learn how to like sew a button, different stitches, and they produce something for you as well. They have something that they bring home to you, which is really, really cool. And it's just hand sewing. So FACS one is hand sewing. If they like the sewing piece and want to get more involved, they can do FACS two, which is then we do sewing machines and we get into more cooking and stuff as well. And so where to find info for my class is Schoology. This is school wide, so every person in the school uses Schoology, which is just a platform that we kind of house all of our documents and assignments and things like that. Um, you can find all of the kids' assignments on there. You can find information about the syllabus. You can find like cooking demos or baking demos that I've done, recipes that we've used in class. If your students like, or your kids like, I really like that thing that Mrs. Bielak made in class, you can find it there. And so you can find all the things about my class on Schoology, and kids should already be in my Schoology course already. Classwork and homework, I like to address this so parents know, is there homework in this class or whatever. Um, there is obviously classwork. We do classwork through Schoology. We do a lot of hands-on things, and everything will be in Schoology. Typically, there's no homework. The only time there's homework is if like someone misses a day of school and they need to kind of make that stuff up, or if they didn't use their class time wisely, then there might be homework. Typically, everything should be able to get done within the class period, and so there should be homework for my class. Um, what can parents do at home? I feel like this question popped up a lot of what can parents do to support my class? I would say definitely once we get trained is have your kids start stepping up in the kitchen, especially. Can they start doing dishes? Yes. So I teach them how to do dishes properly, and they can start doing that for your family. They can also start helping on the kitchen as well. A big part of my class is creating independence, right? So for them being able to do things on their own. And I know as a parent, that's hard to sometimes want to give them that time or that space because we're all so busy. And when they want to be in the kitchen, you're like, I don't have time for this. I have 3 kids. And so I understand that you have to have a lot of patience. So I get that. And in the evening, sometimes on a work night, you're like, I don't have time for you to figure this out. So I can help support them in this class, give them confidence, give them some independence, give them some more efficiency so they're not kind of in the way. And then you can help support my class by having them do things in the kitchen as well. So dishes, they can start putting things away. They could get ingredients out. They could measure things because we're going to practice how to measure properly if you're baking and things like that. So if you can just help them be a little more independent in the kitchen, you'll see from the start of my class to the end that they'll be a lot more confident in the kitchen, which is really, really cool. And then I do have a syllabus quiz in here, which is kind of like my contract. If your child has not sat down with you and said, Mom or Dad, can you read Mrs. Bielak's syllabus with me? And then they have to say, yes, I read it with a parent. Make sure you do that. If you're like, oh, yeah, they showed me the syllabus, then you're good. They just have to go answer one question on Schoology. It says, I have read the syllabus with a parent or guardian, and all I do is say true and then submit. And so I want to make sure that you guys have read it too. There's just a lot of safety things on there um, of how they should be behaving in a kitchen setting because obviously there's lots of movement going on. So I want to make sure you're really clear on that as well. Also, behavior too. If they are not behaving properly, they won't do kitchen labs or cooking labs. They will be doing an alternate assignment, which I hopefully I've never had to do. But we want to have good behavior when in an environment like that. Um, Typically, I would see if you guys had any questions at all. Obviously, I'm not there. Whoever's in that classroom with you can we answer any questions. If they can't answer a question that you are like, I really need to know this, um, you can definitely email me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. But I really just wanted tonight just to be about you getting to see my face and seeing what kind of my class is all about. And hopefully have a wonderful year. I'm so excited. It's been so fun to do this job, and and that's kind of it. So I hope you guys have a great evening and reach out if you need anything at all. Thanks.